Hello, hello. We are in a bit of a weird, not predicament, but for the first time I have my screen. This is slightly confusing. I have my screen there and the camera here, meaning I now have to navigate both left and right, which I've always been bad at. Either way. Hello everyone! I'm so excited for this stream. I'm in a good mood today. I have a lot of energy. I'm also a little bit chaotic, but you know, we're embracing that as well. Let me just get settled. If you see me looking down, I will have my comments here, I think. That is obviously the timer we're going to be using. I have my Christmas soda. I have not had time to light my candles yet, though. So let's do something about that. If I can find matches. What have I done with my matches? That's a very good question. Oh, there. There we go. Let's see. Is everything rolling? I'm not sure. Are we good? Okay, you will get like the exclusive behind the scenes here of what it looks like on my computer screen when I'm navigating stream stuff. So that is me, obviously. I have my sound on, which is good. We have the music going. It's still going? No, it's not. Oh! Why did that stop? You guys have been without music for like 15 minutes. I don't want to... Oh, okay. Well, it's good that I checked that, because apparently we didn't have any music. Turning that one back on. Right. Okay. We got the fireplace. We got that. Then, I am in need of these ones. Oh. Let me just check real quick. Have I even put myself public? I don't even know. Wait. Oh, we're off to a good start. How do I do that again? Stream settings. Yeah, oh yeah, we are public. Okay, good. There we go. And there I'm supposed to be. Okay, I think we're good. Let me just light some candles. And then we are ready to go. I don't have a plan yet for today, what we're going to be doing, or what I'm going to be doing. I hope you have a plan, and that you're going to have fun with it. Let's see. There we go. Did I just stop the... Wait. No, the music is still going. Gosh, you'd say that after so many live streams, I'd know what I'll be doing, or I'd know what I do, but I'm still struggling. I still kind of feel new to this every single time, so. There we go. Oh, I missed one. So yeah, here we are. I need some drawing supplies. Also, I realized rewatching a live stream, for the first time not rewatched, but I checked out one of my live streams, and I realized that, you know, the comments from the live stream itself, so the things that you guys write to me, they don't show up in the replay, meaning for the entire live stream, it looks like I'm talking to myself. I kind of got that feeling, which was awkward, so I'm not going to be rewatching my live streams again. Also, maybe I should find like a, what do you call it, like an overlay that can show your comments whilst we're doing it, for at least for the replays, so that you can see what people are actually saying and what the conversation is about. That might be helpful, because I didn't understand a single word about the conversation when I just heard me replying to the comments. So, let's see. We got that. I need some drawing supplies. And then I think we're just going to, I'm just going to be doing some sketching. And I'll be having a timer this time on my screen. And yeah, we're just kind of going to have a lovely time, I suppose. Let's see. Oh, right, I need to... okay. I think we're just going to get started. You're going to see me again in my... there. And I just have to... I'm going to be muting myself. I'm going to be putting on the music. And then, yeah, you will see the timer on the screen for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, we just have a lovely chat and take it from there. Does that sound good? We're back. Let's see. That was a 20-minute timer that I stole from YouTube. But it worked pretty well, I think. It just doesn't give me like a notification that it's done. So we're just gonna reset that. Oh, we're not gonna continue just yet. I am currently just practicing my portrait skills here. I have to say, if you have a tablet, I think I figured out quite a genius. Well, genius is a bit of an overstatement, but I figured out a pretty cool way to start seeing proportions, start understanding the structure of the face a little bit better, which is that what I've done now for myself is I have the portrait that I found, which looks like this. I don't know why, but I find it these photographs that look a bit like that woman with a pearl. I don't remember the name of the painting, but there's a painting, a very, very famous painting about a woman with a pearl earring. And I find these kind of motives or these oh gosh, I can't find the word, but I find that very beautiful, and she reminded me a little bit of that. And so also the lighting and everything, oh, it looks so pretty. So I just wanted to try and sketch that out. Hey Lindsay, I'm so happy you showed up. Thank you for joining in. I'm just showing a portrait that I'm gonna try and draw, and I wanted to give like a tip. If you can even call it that, I don't know. But yeah, you have your portrait, you have your tablet. Put the portrait in like a sketching program or app. App is probably a better word. And then you can trace over. What I've done here is you trace over the portrait in like a blocky way. So you try to look for the big shapes to find the likeness of the portrait that you're looking at. Maybe somebody might say this is like, I don't know, cheating. I won't consider it cheating because I still find it just as hard to replicate the the blocked parts. I still find that really hard to get on paper anyways. So, you know, and I also feel like it teaches me to look for simpler shapes. It teaches me to simplify the things that I'm looking at, which I think as an artist is already really, really hard, to be able to simplify and look past all the details that we often get overwhelmed with. So yeah, I do that. I block out her face, then I make that layer invisible, and then I go to then I start like shaping in her features so that I can see like, again, the big shapes of her features, but a little bit more detailed than the block part that I did before. The block part I do to try and get the facial features in the right place. So that's basically where I'm at now. I'm at that place where I'm trying to, or I've blocked out somewhat of her face. I have no idea if it looks anything similar to what I drew there. But who cares? I'm just enjoying a little bit of sketching. So yeah, I'm gonna try and draw in the features now, which is always scary. I always have such a hard time to get the eyes in the right position. Like, oh, that are two dogs who are annoying each other. But yeah, to get the eyes in the right position and to make the eyes look like they belong to the same face. I don't know if you can, relate to that, but I always make it look like the eyes are from two different faces, and yeah, that's not really working out. Oh, that's cool, Lindsay. Oh, okay. So it's really nice to hear that Lindsay is saying that, you know, she's done this in art school. That like blocking out the big shapes is a big part of learning, and that doing it like portrait wise like this is also a very great way to learn, which is a relief to hear. Because I don't know, I've always like created this like big deal for myself out of it. Oh, I'm having some issues with is that the cables with my microphone. If you hear a couple of weird noises, it's just me touching things. But yeah, where was I? Yeah, that I've always been a little bit scared of, like that I, you know, that I'm not learning the right way, that I'm not doing it like everybody else is doing, so that I don't learn the right things. So thank you for saying that, Lindsay. Now I know that the way that I'm doing it is good. And I really like that. I really like to trace it this way. I really like to feel like I'm using my eyes to understand the subject that I'm working with. So, shall we continue? Lindsay, are you working on anything exciting today? I'd love to know. I've seen your recent reels and stuff like that, and it seems like you're doing a pretty good job at moving forward and really practicing your beautiful work. So, right. I'm going to be sketching. I'm going to be putting on the timer again. I will see you in 20 minutes. And yeah, have a lovely time. I started talking and I realized I just muted myself. I was just saying that the music stopped. Before, in the last like timer thing that I did, the music stopped and I didn't know why. Now I realized I'm using my fancy headphones again, and if I like click the buttons on the ear, it stops the music. So, and it also stops if I start talking because it has this like sensor thing in it. So I need to make sure that when I start again now, that I don't talk, because if not, you don't have any music. Oh, that's cool, Lindsay. That's so lovely to hear that you keep on working on that. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now and see if I can get the music back. Another 20 minutes. How is it going, Lindsay? And thank you, Cindy, for stopping by. It's always so lovely to have you here. And I'm sad that you can't see, or I'm sad that you can't be with us live, but I'm excited that you're still gonna rewatch the stream for later. And yeah, I just hope that you are having a good time with whatever you are doing this Friday. I have made some progress. I have continued on with my sketch. If I'm making progress, I'm not entirely certain of. I might as well show you. I will admit, right now, I'm horrified at what I have in front of me. And I don't want you to see it because a tiny voice in my brain is saying that I will be judged for all my artistic endeavors purely based on this sketch. So I'm gonna show you the sketch because I know that that voice is just talking bullshit. So there you go. I'm not really sure. I can't see myself. Well, I can see what you were seeing. We got some lines. We got some things going on. You don't need to see my display thingies. So I got the sketch. This is my reference. So I haven't gotten like any of her clothing or her head scarf things going on yet. Also, I think that I made her eyes too narrow, so they're like too close together compared to the size of the face. And yeah, that's that. But I will admit, I'm actually having fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying just some simple sketching. And regardless of the result of this, I will have gotten some practice for the day. So, you know. No, it didn't, right, Lindsay? I also too feel like this one went very fast. Oh, wait, I restarted the whole thing. Please don't look at this. No, we're on a break now. So. Oh, the video editing is going slow. Video editing is always going slow. But I can imagine that if you have having like a computer that is slow and everything, that really makes stuff hard. It wasn't until I got a stationary computer that it was my partner's old stationary computer that was like for gaming and stuff. And it turned out it works wonderfully for editing videos. And before that, I have been editing on an old crappy laptop. That was a nightmare. That was an absolute nightmare. Using this old thing, and oh no, just thinking about it makes me cringe. I'm so grateful that I have this stationary thing now because it has made the videos possible, the ones that I'm posting. So yeah, if you ever find yourself in the perfect place, in the perfect home, Lindsay, where you can set up your office the way that you want and acquire the things that you want, get a stationary computer, get a stationary PC. That will be life-saving regarding editing videos. And I'm sorry that you have to go through the slow editing process. Now I just realized that maybe it's not your computer that is the problem, and maybe just the process of editing is going slow, like you're mentally not in the right editing mood. And if that is the case, you can just look away from everything I just said. Okay. Shall we continue? I would like to continue my sketch. So I think I'm just going to do that. We're going to put on the timer again. And yeah, have another sip of soda before Christmas soda. It's apparently a theme for the last couple of streams. It's been all about the Christmas soda. For me at least. Yeah, let's see if maybe I should like set a challenge for myself, because I'm going to be doing, I think, 2 more Pomodoros or 2 more 20-minute sessions. If I can get like a decent sketch, like a finished complete sketch within that time, just, how do you say it? That I don't start getting meticulous and detailed about this thing. This is just a practice sketch, so I should treat it that way and like, okay, I'm just gonna have fun, do my thing, get as far as I can get, and then just move on, and not think that this has to be the biggest, best ever masterpiece I've ever created in my whole artistic career. Because I have a tendency to treat the things that I do like that. And that comes from a place of wanting to prove myself for nobody else than myself. If that makes sense. It's still such a stupid thing I have in my brain that that I'm thinking like, gosh, I haven't accomplished anything in my life, so I have to prove myself somehow. And all that energy goes into every single drawing that I make, which makes the process of creating pretty, what shall I say, not always fun. So this can be a perfect practice piece to just have fun, practice, forget about it, maybe even just burn it and just get it, so that I don't put these stupid prove myself energies into that. Sorry, I have to burp. This stuff is just that's not very live stream appropriate. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna draw and we're gonna edit videos and we're gonna keep having fun. So let's go back to that. Let's find the music again. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, that was another one. Oh, I'm starting to feel it in my neck, I think. How do I do this again? Oh, I've been sitting too much looking down, I think, which is not ever really good. I've forgotten that when you do Pomodoros, you get like these breaks to actually like stretch out and go move and you know, straighten up a little bit, which I realized I haven't done. So anyway, I've just thrown myself into this and I'm trying to like block out the shading. And I'm also trying something new, which is a little bit scary, because I am following Kirsty Partridge. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm following her Draw Week course. And one of the first things she said was when you sketch or when you draw and try to draw realism, not that I'm trying realism right now, but when you do that, it's good if you start from dark to light. I've always worked from light to dark just to ease myself into it. She recommended to start dark and go lighter just because the dark areas of the face are the scariest ones. So if you do that, you kind of, and you block in the shading and the values, you're supposed to feel less anxious about your project, and like, you know, you haven't spent that much time on it yet. You don't get the feeling of, oh my goodness, I spent 20 hours on this and I might ruin it. So I'm trying that, going from dark to light. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm trying to like adapt the mentality that she's talking about, but since I'm so used to going from light to dark, yeah, it's definitely an adjustment. Lindsay, how's your editing going? And yeah, you're absolutely right. It's not your computer then. It's just that you need to get used to it and kind of find the flow with it. And yeah, I think as you learn this, you will probably also start enjoying it, because making videos is a sort of art. Look at it as a way of expressing yourself and making another beautiful creation. So yeah, I'm at oh no, it looks even worse than when I showed you in the last break. This is what it looks like now. Can't believe I'm showing you that. Like half a year ago, I would never have shown you that. I would only have showed you the end result if I was pleased with it. But I think this is good for my... this is a good practice for my brain, I suppose. Yeah. Now, let's do... What time is it? Let's do one... Ooh, that's nice to hear, Lindsay. That is going and that you're making progress. That's awesome. That's all we can ask for, right? Let's keep that progress going. Let's do one last Pomodoro. And then I need to go cut some sweet potatoes because I'm getting really hungry, so I need to make dinner soon. But let's do one more. Let's see how far I can get with this one. Good luck with your editing, Lindsay. And yeah, back we go to the timer and the music. I'll see you in 20 minutes. We have returned. A little bit too early because I'm like, I am getting close to the end. I really am. I'm proud to say that I'm actually going to somewhat finish a sketch for this stream. Wait, is the music really loud? Or is that just me? That might just be me. No, I think we should be good. Okay, good. And hello, Dawn! I'm so excited that you showed up. Always nice to have you here. And yeah, Lindsay, trying to get 20 minutes of footage into 15 seconds is horrible. The only thing I can recommend for that is take your speed button and just drag it all the way up to as fast as you possibly can. But you probably already know that. So I want to do a little bit more. I'll just keep, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, keep the microphone on. I should turn off my headphones because they interfere with the music. We can't listen to music if these guys are on. The power is off. Great. Let me see if the music returns. Not yet. Not yet. Give me a second here. Does something happen? No. Oh, it does. It does. Okay, great. Let's have a little bit of music whilst I finish up this sketch, and then I'll go chop sweet potatoes and call it a day. But I just want to finish this thing. Let's see. This is where we're at. So we're getting somewhere, but I haven't had time to... Wait. This is our reference. That is our sketch. I haven't gotten any very dark layers in yet, and also her headscarf hasn't been drawn yet. Not that it was about the headscarf, but let's see if I can just get some more darkness into this. Just a little bit more contrast. Why not? I have to say that I was talking in the last break about, oh, thank you, Dawn. That means a lot to hear. But yeah, I was talking about how the course I'm currently following, Kirsty Partridge, which is a very famous YouTube realism drawer? Drawer is not the right word. Sketcher, artist, a very famous YouTube artist. She talks about when you work with pencils that you start from dark and work your way up towards light, which I have never done before. I've always gone from light to dark. I think that also happens because I am very fond of watercolors, and with watercolors you also work from light to dark, so it just kind of naturally went into the sketching. But yeah, working from dark to light was actually pretty fun with this. I think I got to the result much faster than I would have if I'd done it the other way around. I also have a blending stick somewhere. Thank you, Lindsay. Yeah, I really try to block in the main sections and try to like get the basic stuff of the face going, at least. Not that she looks very much like the portrait, like the reference image, but you know, we're getting there someday. I think that's like the hardest part of portrait drawing, is just getting a likeness. At least I find that really difficult. maybe what I could possibly be doing, because I actually really enjoy drawing her, I could just retrace her and then decide that I'll make a more proper drawing out of this. Because or maybe even make an oil painting. That could be fun. Because this kind of feels like a mock-up for something that should be more. Or not should be, but like something that I could appreciate as a painting. Yeah, I think I'll definitely paint her. I think I'd like to make a proper piece of art out of this. I think like I also always have, if I manage to sketch it out somewhat first, then I'm usually quite confident that I can paint it as well. But if I start painting without having been able to sketch it, or like even haven't tried to sketch it before, then that's when my paintings usually don't finish. Oh, I think she needs a lot more work, so there's not a lot more to do for today, I think. But this was fun. I had a lovely time. This was a great way to end Friday. Well, we got something. I think I'm gonna end it here. You don't need to see me sit here talk to myself whilst I do this. But, oh, and also most of all, I'm kind of proud of myself because I've actually been sketching. And I've done it live, and I've shown you the process instead of shying away from it. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a compliment for that. Because I know this is just, yeah, it's not something I would have done. Not something I would have done a year ago. Absolutely not. Great! Wait, we need to do something with the lips. Just quickly. There. Smudge it out a little bit. Something like that. Something like that. Perfect. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna call it a day. This is how far we got. I think we got some decent shadows and blockages in. You've already seen it. I'm showing it again. That's the reference. I think I'm gonna turn this into a painting. I'm excited now. I think I'd like to paint her. Just look at there's something about warm, contrasty, deep colors that always get to me. So, I want to do something about it. Oh, thank you for saying that, Lindsay. Lindsay is saying that, like, unless we're actually drawing someone we know, or it's family, or, you know, someone close, then the resemblance doesn't actually matter that much. Unless, of course, you're after creating that perfect portrait and get the perfect features right. But I think also, I agree with you, Lindsay. Now that I've drawn this and I've used this picture as like a guide, but it's also exciting to see that it becomes your own, so it doesn't become this person, but it becomes just becomes a story. It becomes someone who doesn't necessarily exist, and you can just create this whole story around this person. Does that sound weird? Probably sounds weird. I don't know. But I really like that you said that, Lindsay. Thank you. And also, congratulations on getting your footage down to 1 minute. That is quite an achievement. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna call this Friday. I can't think straight anymore. I'm gonna call this Friday oh no, that's not English. I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you very much. I'm gonna call it a day. I am gonna go do reading and relaxing for the rest of the evening, and then, yeah, just find some peace within myself. I hope you do the same. I hope that you have some nice, peaceful plans for the weekends where you can reconnect with yourself, maybe do some fun, creative stuff, and just have fun with it. Just enjoy it. It doesn't have to become anything. You can just enjoy the process, and then later you can burn it or throw it the window if you like. But just learning to embrace and enjoy the process of creating something is so important. And I'm saying that mainly because I personally need to hear that. So, thank you for joining me. I had a wonderful time. I hope you did too. I will see you again in a week or two with another live stream. I don't know what we will be up to then, but we'll figure it out. Right. Have a great weekend, everyone. I need to find my off button. Here, I think. Off button. End stream. I'm gonna click the end stream. Oh, also, if you want to help me out, feel free to click the like button for the stream. That would mean the absolute world to me. You don't have to, but I would appreciate it if you enjoyed the stream. Right, okay. I really hate self-promotion. Over and out. I see you again very soon. Bye!